What time is it? You know, it's time to grow. Okay, so today we are talking about don't go broke trying to look rich. Now, we live in a world where millions of people live like that. Millions of people live like that. Going broke trying to look rich. Yeah? There's also the case of, not having financial literacy. But we'll talk about that more in future videos. But don't go broke trying to look rich. Yeah? Simply, you're buying things so you have physically got the money to buy the thing, but it's not a clever purchase. Yeah? It is going to, or it could put you into some financial mess. Right? Now, to explain what I'm talking about, rather than just talking about it, I'm going to give you a hypothetical situation. I'm going to give you a fictional story, right? I'm going to make up a fictional story just to explain what I'm saying. Yeah? You got three guys. Three. You've got Aaron, Ben, and Charlie. Yeah? Aaron, Ben, and Charlie. You see Aaron, Ben, and Charlie? They've all got a brand new Mercedes G-Wagon. They've got a brand new Mercedes G3, just say G350. Yeah? Just say £100,000. They all three bought it brand new. Right? They roll up to the club. Everyone's looking at them. Wow. Girls are rolling over to their car. Man, them looking at them. Half of the guys are like, wow, look at them. The other half of the guys, envious, bad man, jealousy, grudgeful. Yeah? They're rolling up. Alloys shining. You understand? Car brand new. It's got that brand new car scent. Right? Now, let me tell you about these guys. Aaron now, his earnings after tax is £2,500 a month. Right? He got the Mercedes, brand new Mercedes G-Wagon on financed. It was 100 grand. He got it over 5 years. Now, he's paying it for 5 years. So the amount he's paying plus interest roughly is £1,800 monthly for 5 years. Okay? So now, he's got £700 left per month to play with. So yeah, he's at the club. Showing off. He parked his G-Wagon right in front of the club so where everyone can see. Yeah? But he's got £700 a month to play with. That £700 has to pay, the rent to his friend that he's staying on the couch. Because he ain't got a flat at the moment. He's got a few baby mothers, threatening to bring him to court because he's not paying stuff with his child. He's not paying for his children. Yeah? And then obviously you got your food, your travel, petrol. People at the club don't know how much he earns and what problems he's got. Let's move over to Ben. You see, Ben now, unlike Aaron that's got one job, Ben has got a job and he's got 2 side businesses. So approximately, Ben's earning after tax is 10 times more than Aaron. Now, Ben earns £25,000 a month from his one job and his 2 side businesses. He also got the Mercedes G-Wagon, the same one, for 100 grand on finance. Now, Aaron's paying £1,800, which includes interest. Ben, he's paying £1,750. His credit's a bit better, so he was able to get a better deal. But yeah, so as you can see already, they got the same car, but Ben earns 10 times more than Aaron. 10 times more. So you could already see, without me going into detail, that he is better off. But he has got more expenses. He owns a house. Well, he's paying mortgage on a house. So yeah, so he's paying more for his accommodation. But he earns 10 times more than Ben. Sorry. Ben earns 10 times more than Aaron. I'm making up the story and I'm mixing up the names my goddamn self, trying to confuse you all. But this is Aaron, this is Ben. Ben earns 25 grand a month, 10 times more than Aaron, and they got the same car. So on the surface, they look the same. Yeah. But no, it's not the same. Right, now, I can hear you saying, what about this third person? Yeah, there is a third person, Charlie. Charlie now, he's got the same Mercedes G-Wagon, the same one for £100,000, 100,000 British pounds sterling. Yeah? Right? Now, he earns 10 times more than Ben, 100 times more than Aaron. And I forgot to say, you see Ben, separate to his 25 grand he earns per month, he's also got 50 grand worth of savings. Yeah, that's separate to the money he earns. Right now, let's go back to Charlie. Charlie earns £250,000 a month from his businesses, plural, yes, and his other streams of income, which includes dividend payments from stocks he owns. Now, even though Ben has got £50,000 in savings, Charlie's got £500,000 in savings, plus, wait for it, £5 million invested in the stock market, some of which are dividend-paying stocks, which is part of his £250,000 a month income. Now, separate to Aaron and Ben, Charlie bought the G-Wagon cash money. 100 grand. Remember, Ben and Aaron are paying slightly more than the 100 grand already because they're paying interest because they got it on a finance deal. So Charlie already saved money on the car. So they got the same car, but these two guys are paying more. Plus both of them are not going to finish pay it until 5 years. Right? So really, Aaron definitely shouldn't have got the car. I'm sure you agree, yeah? If you disagree, me and you need to talk, right? Ben, on the other hand, you're paying £1,750 a month just for your car payments alone. Okay, but you earn 25 grand a month, okay. And it's not just from a job, it's from your job and your 2 side businesses, okay. It's a lot of money to pay a month, but Charlie, he bought it cash money. He had money saved that he was saving up for that car, separate from his normal savings, yeah? Right? He could already afford, from his 500 grand worth of savings to buy the car. But no, he wanted the car, so he saved first. He didn't withdraw none of the £5 million out of what he's got invested in the stock market. He didn't withdraw money from his £500,000 cushion money saved. He saved separately and bought it cash money. No interest. Now, if you're watching this video as it has come out, you know we are currently in the coronavirus times. The coronavirus pandemic. We're still in lockdown. Over here in the UK at least. Yeah? And other places around the world. Right? Some people have lost their jobs. Some people's businesses are affected. Now let's say Aaron lost his job because of this coronavirus pandemic. Yes, I mimed the word. But to translate, instead of me saying the F word, he is messed. He's messed. He's messed up now. Although it's a fictional character, my heart's already feels heavy for him. What's he gonna do? One thing he needs to do is call Mercedes or whatever company he's doing the finance with and tell them straight away about his problem. What can be done? He's going to lose the car, by the way. He's going to lose the car. But I'm sure that's the least of his I'm sure he's got a lot more problems to come. Ben, by the way, now, he lost his job to the coronavirus pandemic as well. He's pissed as well. Yeah. Not even his 50 grand of savings can pay for the car. But he was earning 25 grand a month. Yeah. And he's got 2 side businesses. So let's just say, for argument's sake, out of the 25 grand a month, 10 grand of that was from his job. So 15 grand is from his 2 businesses. So although he's lost his job and his business has been affected, he's still getting some income. So, okay, he just needs to reshuffle a few things and make some different financial decisions. But he's not as messed up as Aaron. Aaron's lost the car. Whatever he tries to do, the car's gone. His credit now is messed. Ben still might be able to save himself. Charlie don't have a job. Charlie's £250,000 is from that he gets a month is from his businesses. Yeah. And remember, Charlie bought the car cash money. So the car is not presenting him any problems. This pandemic might cause his business as a problem, maybe not, depending on what his business is. Right? But the car's not a problem. He can keep the car, sell the car, whatever. You understand? Now, so, sometimes you physically can afford something, or you can't afford it, but the amount of credit available to you allows you to get it. But it's never wise to max out the physical money you've got, either cash money or in the bank. It's never the best thing to max it out to look rich. And it's never best to max out your credit because you don't know what's going to happen. And separate to any unforeseen circumstances like the coronavirus crash, sometimes you cannot sustain looking rich because sometimes it's an addiction. Yeah? Because people just, it's an out of control spiral. Right? The Ralph Lauren shirt then goes to Gucci belt. then goes to going to the club every week and then buying 10 bottles of like high price champagne every week. And then that goes to then try to buy in the G-Wagon. Then that goes to trying to, rent a Bentley every other weekend to show off, to pretend that it's yours. It's not sustainable. Yeah? You need to live within your means. And the thing is, I'm not one of these people that advocate, don't buy expensive stuff, it's not worth it. Buy your designer clothes that you want. Buy your Gucci belt, it's fine. But make a plan for it. You can't be earning, like say for example, £1,500 a month and then buy a designer belt for 150. That's like 10% of your wages on it. So you really want that belt? And you got these new online banks now where you've got your current account, but you could have these little pots where you could save money in pots on these online banks. Maybe you want the Gucci belt. Maybe it's like £350 for the belt. But you know what I'm gonna do? And this might sound crazy, but if you want it so bad, you could do this. You could open a pot in one of these accounts and say Gucci belt pot, and you could pay £25 a month in there. And then eventually it will get to that £300 or £350 mark for that belt that you want. It sounds crazy, but you still get what you want without messing yourself up. The key is patience. The key is patience. Yeah? Don't go broke trying to look rich. You never know what's around the corner. And this coronavirus pandemic has shown us this. Yeah? And it's not just about coronavirus pandemic. It's not just about stock market crashes. It's about having just cushions. And it's about building your wealth and also making your money work for you. Am I going to buy Nike trainers for £150? Or am I going to put that same money and buy some Nike stock? Off the top of my head, I don't know what how much it is for each Nike stock. But just for example, let's just say, for example, one stock in Nike was £150. So do I give Nike money for something that I'm going to wear for 3 months or 5 months or however long your trainers last for? Everyone's different. Yeah. Or am I going to give them £150 for I don't have a physical product, but I own part of stock. I own part of Nike. I could take back that money back whenever I want. It could also grow and make me more money. Do you understand? £150 is a very small amount of money I'm talking about in terms of paying into the stock market, but it's just an example. Yeah. That £150 can grow. And then the more money you make, the more money you can reinvest. And that's how you can build your wealth. Yeah. This video has already been too long. I've got a lot more to talk about when it comes to finance and financial literacy. That's coming in future videos. Comment below if you like this video, if you agree with what I'm saying. If you've got a story that you're not embarrassed to share, trust me, a lot of people have gone from, living, not living within their means to then, developing the right mindset, developing the right financial kind of thinking to not put them in a mess. So if you've got a story that you're not embarrassed to share, comment below and let me know what you think of this video. Share this video if you think there's someone that needs to watch it. And I'm going to catch you on the next video. In the meantime, continue to grow, continue to be positive. And we are in this coronavirus pandemic right now, so stay safe.